Breaking travel news. Travel Talk with Phil Blizzard, talking to industry experts and decision makers.
Well, with our eye into the future here at AHIC 2016, we're looking at the future for spas. And Susan, before we look into the future, let's reflect back on the last 12 months since we last spoke and what the year has been like for you and your company.
It's been an amazing year, actually. It's been challenging in lots of ways. I think the thing about the spa industry globally, not just this region, is people are much more aware of revenue and commerciality, which is a good thing,
Sure.
which means people are looking at the size of spas more rationally. Our spas in the region are performing very well, so we're really pleased about that. And the inquiries for new spas and also for wellness and wellness destinations are higher than ever.
Okay. So as you said there, looking at spas more closely, is there going to be a contraction in the actual size of spas, do you think?
I don't think necessarily all, but I think people will be more mindful about why they're building a spa. So whereas, say, the last 15 years, people have randomly always built a spa with a 4 or 5 star hotel.
Yeah.
Now they're going to think, why are we building this? Who's it for? Quite rightly.
Yeah, of course.
And if it's a city centre commercial hotel, predominantly business, there's an argument to say, should we have a spa? Whereas the resort hotels, I think especially the higher end resort hotels, the spas are becoming more and more important to why people are staying in them.
So what activity have you had here in the last 12 months and going ahead into the next few months?
Well, our current spas are all performing well, and we have different models. We have our branded spas, which we design, build, manage, and then we have some that we audit, and then we have some that are products, treatments and training. So we still have things like One and Only here in Dubai. We have the Al Faisalia in Saudi, the ladies spa, which is great. Then we have the Yas and the Ritz-Carlton in Abu Dhabi, and they're all doing really well. Everybody's talking about wellness.
Well, yes, I was going to come on to that because there's a lot of confusion, isn't there?
Total. I think that if you're looking to the future, I think we spent 10 years defining what is spa. I think you're going to spend the next 10 years defining what is wellness. Right. And if you think about it, wellness is a very Germanic term. If you talk to anybody in Germany or Switzerland or Austria, wellness means medical.
Yeah.
And I think when people generally in this region are talking about wellness, they mean much more lifestyle, mindfulness, nutrition, personal training, those sorts of things. And I think when you're talking about luxury, it's very difficult to mix medical and luxury.
Well, there's a lot of concerns, I suppose. There's also the local regulatory authorities, which probably will have some impact on what wellness type establishments can do and cannot do.
That's absolutely right. And a lot of the what we call complementary medicine modalities are not recognised here. So, for instance, naturopathy isn't licensed here. I sit on the board of the Global Wellness Summit. In fact, I'm chair this year. And one of the things we're discussing is which modalities of alternative practitioners fit with luxury. And I think the problem with medical is not only the cost and the delivery, it's when people have medical procedures, they don't necessarily mix with people who are relaxing and on vacation.
Right, sure, yeah, of course, yeah.
And also it's very specialist. It's also very expensive to deliver. So my view is not that one shouldn't be doing medical, but that it should be very contained and it should be separate.
So very specialist and very individual. So if we now focus on spas into the future, well, eye on the future, what do you see in your crystal ball for the next few years?
It's interesting because we have several destination spas that we're working with and we're looking at very carefully, and we're analysing what consumers want. And we're finding that core spa treatments are still as popular as they ever were. So if you look at a wellness destination that isn't medical, is more lifestyle, still 80% of the treatments like massage and facials and manicures and pedicures and the obvious things are 80% of the business and 80% of the revenue. And the complementary health, the wellness portion is still comparatively small, expensive to deliver because the practitioners are more expensive.
Okay.
Good for marketing, and I think we'll find a way. And with the Global Wellness Summit, we're brainstorming it, and we have the top 400 experts in the world.
Right.
It's invitation only, and we're going to be brainstorming the way forward. And we're actually calling it Back to the Future.
Back to the future.
So
Okay.
going back to the roots of wellness and well-being and lifestyle, and then how that's going to be managed going forward.
Well, quite a few aspects there. So, Susan, thanks for your views as we look into the future.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Pleasure.